So what was the other quote that you wanted to share?
The other quote was about if you could see yourself 5 years from now, what would that look like in your wildest dreams? What would you imagine for yourself 5 years from now if there were no obstacles, nothing in your way, nothing to stop you or even hold you back from where you could be 5 years from now?
I would want to write country music. And I would definitely want to see MaiTaisAtSunset take off and all the things, like be financially stable, my family's happy, we're secure, we're living the dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if like you wanted to see an unencumbered like Ty, it would be working on like has a successful business but is like secretly writing the next like top country songs out there. I think
you've had a lot of life experience. It could a lot can translate.
I definitely could. I mean, you know what? Everything's about whiskey. We need to pick a different drink. Like bourbon is good, cognac is good. Like somebody has got to put a different kind of drink out there. I'm not doing White Claw. I'm not doing any of those like little mixers and those little bubblies. Like I think somebody needs to write about other types of drinks that just hit the spot too.
They do wine. I've heard wine.
Yeah, no. I would love to, because I was sitting in the car the other day with my brother and we listen to country music all the time. And he said to me, I feel like you could write some really great lyrics, Ty. Like you could just sit there and I could see you with like your dirty cowboy boots up on a table with some like nasty steno sketch pad and like just writing out feelings. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. The problem is, even if you're a lyricist, you still have to have the bass music to send in to do it. So hopefully my nieces will help me. They can be the next Taylor Swift. And I'll help them write music and they can play it. But that would be fun.
That would be fun.
And finish the children's book and all that stuff with you and, all the things.
All the things.
All the things. So we're 5 years. Like, give me something raw and real and, like, random. Because that was pretty random.
That was well, so I was lucky enough to do a future to like, it was like a past life regression, but then a therapy session with this woman who also took me into the future. So I actually got to see this glimpse of myself in the far off future, taking photographs at some monastery, or they were monks. And we were up in like I don't know, somewhere far away, very far away on a mountain somewhere. And it was like above the clouds. And it was just, they were in these beautiful, bright orange and reds.
Tibet?
It could have been Tibet. I mean, there are monks kind of all over.
I mean, they have a lot of
Asia.
temples in the clouds sort of thing.
Yeah. So it was something like that. And I saw myself as a photographer taking pictures like that. And to me, I love photography. I've been taking pictures my whole life. And
beautiful.
I want to travel the world and I want to
take
pictures. Yeah. But I want to travel. I want to travel nice places. Like I didn't see myself personally hiking up the mountain. I saw myself getting like a helicopter that took me there.
No, she wants to be carried.
And I left.
She wants to be carried.
Yes.
I want to go to Mongolia for some reason, like deep down, but I have found out that I am a certain percentage of Mongolian. That's why like we don't necessarily look like your typical Chinese. And I always hear really good things about Mongolia. Like people go there and they just love it. And I'm like, I want to go.
I have a lot of European ancestry from my dad's side. And I really want to go to Ireland and
I always forget your Hapa.
Yeah, to Scotland and I want to go to England and I want to. There's Amy, who was on our podcast a while ago. She told me about this dream vacation. Actually, it was the same place. We were talking about it that night when I went to that party and I crashed it at their house in the Milky Way house, I'll call it, because it was so gorgeous. But the couple that owned it, they had horses, and they had done this horseback riding vacation where you go horseback riding from castle to castle to castle.
Oh, that would be like my heaven.
I know. I am. That's like my wildest
if you go,
dream.
you better take me.
Oh,
You better
absolutely.
you better bring a genuine cowgirl with you, because
I think I'd have to bring Amy. Amy said she would go too. She went to go too. So it'll be the three of us again.
Oh dear.
Adventuring.
Oh my.
Yeah, Amy has horses. Amy's family, her sister or something, has horses.
Yeah, I think so.
Or they grew up with horses. Something like that.
She would be entertainment. I would just be practicality, and you would just be the dreamer.
Dreamer with like the butterfly. You always called me the butterfly.
Yeah.
You just
well, that's because you do this thing with your hands, and I'm like, why? Why? It's happening. Why are you floating from place to place? I don't understand.
Those are my hula dancer hands.
I know, your hula hands.
Always
We used to call them the hula hands because we wanted something. You'd be like, come hither. And I'd be like, why are they responding so well? Yeah, that was really funny. But, I am so excited that our website is up. I'm out there advertising it already. I'm going to get it out on social media. So with that, thank you for joining us. Check us out live. Website is live, everyone. www.MaiTaisAtSunset.com. And on there, you can look us up on Twitter and Instagram. Also, we'll be adding to the blog. You can read a little bit up about us, and then we're going to get that store packed with some merchandise and maybe do some giveaways in the future. That's super exciting.
Oh, I realized the YouTube link isn't on there. I got to add that. We'll put that on the website.
We're also on
too.
YouTube, but check us out anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts, and definitely leave us a comment. Send us a message, Mai and Tai at MaiTaisAtSunset.com. And we're going to just keep on growing, and we're glad that you're coming on this journey with us.
And until we meet again, ahoy ho.